Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has now dragged the name of President William Ruto to the latest fuel scandal that has seen senior government officials in the energy sector arrested. According to Gachagua, President William Ruto was shortchanged in the fuel import deal that could cost Kenyans up to 4 billion shillings. The 4 senior energy officials have been accused of importing substandard, overpriced fuel and fabricating shortages to bypass regular procurement channels. And as our senior political affairs reporter Chris Dairu now reports, Gachagua has placed the blame squarely at the doorstep of President William Ruto, even as the DCI rubbished Gachagua's claims as false, unfounded and malicious.
While the rest of the country marked the Easter holidays, the energy sector was hit by a ripple shock as top energy officials were arrested, accused of orchestrating the billion-shilling fraud by manipulating data to trigger a fake fuel crisis, all to bypass the government-to-government G2G framework for a lucrative direct import deal. Former Deputy President and DCP party leader Rigathi Gachagua is now pointing an accusing finger straight at State House.
Vita ya biashara kati ya Ruto na wafanyikazi wake. Ruto aliingia kitu inaitwa G2G. Hii biashara yote ya mafuta ndio anafanya kupitia kampuni inaitwa Gulf Energy na ingine inaitwa Starbex. Tangu tugie serikali ametengeneza faida zaidi ya 1.5 trillion.
It goes to the root of what we have been telling Kenyans, that this country is led by a cartel. These are cartel leaders exposing each other. And, well, let us hear more.
Gachagua, who was speaking in Gatondo North constituency, Kiambu County, claimed that the president directly asked the arrest of the 4 officials after he allegedly realized that they had sidelined him in the whole process where over 4 billion shillings in this question.
Sasa wakafanya mpango ya kando. Pia wakaitisha mafuta bila Ruto kujua. Sasa hii wafanyikazi wanaimbia na unajua mwizi hataki kuibiwa. Mwizi afadhali uibie mtu ya kawaida. Mwizi anasikia uchungu sana ukimuibia. Kwa kila bomo amepata pesa yote 500 million in cash. Imeenda pale, imewekwa kwa OB. Uchunguzi inatakiwa ifanywe. Ndio hiyo pesa ijulikane walitoa wapi. Because that money must be proceeds of corruption. Kasongo kusikia iko 500 million, amesema bana. Amewaambia nyinyi muresign. Si ati wa resign kupenda, wamelazimishwa. Wameambiwa ndio hii maneno ikwishe. Murisa ile 500 million ilikuwa ya exhibit, amesema apelekewe.
However, the DCI has dismissed the allegations by the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, stating that they are false, malicious and unfounded and that the claims that there was such an amount of money recovered from the 4 officials were not true. In a statement to newsrooms, the DCI indicated that the body is independent and not politically inclined.
Wale officers ya DCI walinitafuta usiku kuniambia XBT imeibiwa, nataka niseme shukurani. Na tutaendelea kueleza ile maneno naendelea katika Jamhuri ya Kenya. Mkitaka kuja kushika sisi, mnajua pahali tunaishi. Mnajua Wamunyoro, mnajua Karen, mnajua anywhere where we are. Please come and take us to where you want to take us. Don't threaten us. Usitishe sisi.
The rhetoric went beyond matters fuel, with Gachagua claiming that there was voter suppression, especially in areas that had already started opposing the current regime, arguing that ID issuance was being delayed.
Hapa Mlimani, Nakuru, Kisii, Kakamega, Pwani inachukuliwa tu kwao. Tunataka kumwambia Registrar of Persons, we'll have a meeting tomorrow. If you don't stop discrimination and issue IDs to everybody, we shall request Gen Zs to occupy your offices across the country.
Top United opposition leaders are scheduled for a meeting this Monday to deliberate on the way forward as they seek to counter the perceived voter purge as the mass registration drive continues across the country. Chris Dairu, KTN.
ODM leaders